Kuntu Satit, I watched the Sunday TV program of the Prime Minister, the farewell program, so to say, with great interest, especially when he gathered some of the 190 anchors who had interviewed him in the past 2 years together in the same studio.
It's quite a farewell speech by the Prime Minister.
Yes, and a lot of them didn't get to ask any questions, but they were all there. You know, all the famous anchors, Thailand's famous television anchors were all there to listen to his farewell speech. And I think the gist was that he might come back.
Yes, of course. He did talk about many things, his personal life, his relationship with his wife concerning politics and everything. But the gist is that he said it would be Parliament, not election result, that will select the next Prime Minister.
Which suggests that even if the Democrat Party does not win big or has the highest number of seats in Parliament, he could still make it back as Prime Minister.
Yes, he still gathered support, enough support in Parliament to make him become Prime Minister again.
So people will say, wow, you know, you are against the basic parliamentary principle. The party that wins the most seats should form the next government.
No, actually, Kun Abhisit was talking direct principle of Thai politics over there. He just stated the obvious principles that this is the political system in which a parliament selects the prime minister. We have never had direct election of prime minister before, and we never will have that system in the near future.
If you read between the lines, or not reading but listening between the lines, he was sort of suggesting that he was the main candidate for prime minister. But the other party, he didn't mention him, Pheu Thai party, did not have someone
as yet.
You see, so I think he was...
He's portraying himself as the sole candidate.
The only game in town, so to say. So that means that the Pheu Thai party will have to fight very hard to get as many seats over the Democrat Party as possible, so that there will be no doubt whatsoever that Pheu Thai should form the next government and the Prime Minister should come from Pheu Thai party.
That's exactly what Kun Jatuporn has said in reaction to Kun Abhisit's statement. But Kun Jatuporn was crying foul over that statement. He said that Abhisit is trying to bend the rules again to become prime minister, to grab power again. And he said the only way for the Pheu Thai party to be the next government is for the party to win by a big margin, way above the majority control of parliament.
And that means Abhisit, if the Democrat Party wins, say, less than 200 seats, and if Pheu Thai wins, as Kun Thaksin claims in his video link, 270, then that would be a clear choice.
That would be a single-party government.
But then, if not, if the two big parties win more or less the same number of seats, with difference, say, about 20 seats, plus or minus, then that could create the new kind of
that will bring us to the situation where the smaller parties have a big role to play in determining the course of Thai politics.
But you have heard a lot of people say when Kun Chorn Likpai was party leader, he was the guy who stuck to the principle that the party that wins the most seats should form the next government. And Abhisit was commenting on that too. What did he say about Kun Chorn?
This kind of thing has always been Thai political tradition. The loser will step aside, at least for a few weeks. For the first 2 weeks, they will step aside for the winner to try and form, to gather support for the parliament to vote the next prime minister. And Kun Abhisit didn't say anything beyond this. He said that, okay, we will allow you, the winner, or whoever wins, to have a chance to gather support first, and then if they fail to do that, then the second, the first runner-up can take the initiative to.
So in Kun Chorn's case, that was also more or less the same pattern. That is, he said, well, since I think at that time was Kham Wang Mai.
Kham Wang Mai and New Aspiration Party. And before that, it was
2 seats more than the Democrats.
Right. Democrats step aside for the New Aspiration to
form the party.
And in the past, it was easy because all the smaller parties will follow the winner to the government. It has never been a problem before.
Now it's a totally different
different problem.
Because Phum Jai Thai will stick to the Democrat Party. It cannot join forces with the Pheu Thai Party.
Right. So in the past, there's no problem because the smaller party would always follow the big party, the winner.
Yeah.
Now, it's not certain anymore.
So both Abhisit and Thaksin will have to do one thing. They have one common mission in this election, and that is you've got to win as convincingly as possible. And that will decide or prevent a lot of confusion.